From Petco Park in downtown San Diego. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and on the hill, Blake Snell. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes them out. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And he lays down a bunt, grabs it barehanded, throw to first, and they get the out.
Batting second, the left-hander, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Here's Dickerson now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, Lane Thomas. Ripped to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. Welcome back. And today on the hill, Josiah Gray. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of a tough situation.
This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Here comes Bogaerts around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Machado. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Up the middle, gathers and throws to first. Machado out of the play. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. And fouled off. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's back Carpenter. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Tatis takes his lead at third with 1 away. Right side, hard hit. On to Chavis. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So 2 down now, and here is Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dickerson makes the catch, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. That's in there. That's strike one. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it could surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. Dives and he can't hang on. On to Bogaerts. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. And first offering is fouled off. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Sneaks through, base hit. Not in time, he's safe. And it's now a two-run game.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here's the DH for Washington, Elijah Green. That one's in there, 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Torrens, the lead runner at second. Chavis at first, one gone. Got him. That's out number two. Jeter Downs to the plate here. Swings through that one, 0-1. Right side. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. So one run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Gray back to work. Center field. Robles should have this one away. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. That's to third. Candelario on the first. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Austin Nola. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing to top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. There's a strike. Robles patrolling center field, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. And one away.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Calls it in, 2 away.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Thomas stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Diego, and here is Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. That one ripped. That's back. Gone! Xander Bogaerts hits one out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Gray, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And now it's filled up. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And gone! That one felt good. His 26th of the year. It's 6-1.
A hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Doubled his first time up, and a foul ball. The 0-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
So man aboard, and now Matt Carpenter into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. It appears Dave Martinez. So the Padres have chased the starter, Mason Thompson. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now here is Jake Cronenworth. And the first offering is not close.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start.
Base hit and a run in to score. Carpenter coming home. He'll score as well. It's 8-1.
That's 3 singles in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Man at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. This one in the air, center field. Robles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. Bounce to the right side. Chavis over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 8-1. On to the fourth. Up now for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. And there's a ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is downstairs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Torrens. In the air, right side. Tatis after it. Snags it on the run. And there's two away. And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. That one missed. Chavis drafted as a shortstop.
No strike.
And there's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. I think the key. Back here at the ballpark, bottom four. And here is Austin Nola. Thompson back to work. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air, out to right. Thomas under it. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Juan Soto. Smoked on the ground a second. On to Chavis. And that is the third. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Elijah Green. That's hard hit on the line. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock. Now he turns and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he's
laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Victor Robles. Strike one.
Well, these Nats, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Dickerson stands in now and watches strike one. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. There's a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Lane Thomas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. Downs on at second with 2 down. Next offering misses. 1-2 the count. In the air out to center. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. pitch. That one the other way. On to first. Machado out of the play. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. This to third. What a stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Now the DH for the Padres. Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Swing and a ball popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. Padres. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. On the ground to the left. Throw over to Cronenworth. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one. Vargas, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. So man aboard. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Foul ball.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Cronenworth aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. And it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And first offering is fouled off.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Next offering in the dirt. And that is ball 1. That misses, and the count is even 2-2. Outside. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together
Now
perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Austin Nola. Throw to second, he's safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
The 0-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fires over to first. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park. And now it's Michael Chavis. There's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Thompson back to work. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Bogaerts retired. And now it's Juan Soto. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Manny Machado up to the plate. That one missing inside.
1-0.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Diego, we go to the 8th, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Victor Robles. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Snell into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham trying to get there. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. In the air, right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Nice grab on the run. And that Now on the mound for the Nationals, Erasmo Ramirez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
On the ground. On to Chavis. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And he grounds one to the right side. Nice grab. Fires to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Grisham in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Cronenworth runs. There's a ball. The throw, tag, and he's out.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robles tracks it down for the out. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. And he pumps it a strike.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Luis Torrens digging in for the Nationals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Candelario grounds second on his way to third. Kim with a relay throw, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Chavis now, 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one. Torrens leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to
throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.